So,
Does my hair look okay?
Yeah, why?
Okay. I can't see myself.
Well, because you're focused. Don't focus on it.
Oh,
Just engage with me. Hello.
Hello.
Look into my eyes. You're not looking at my eyes. You're looking at my eyebrows.
Am.
You're looking at my eyebrows.
I swear to God, your eye, one eye is like a little red, so I was looking at it. I swear to God.
It don't look like you're looking at my eyes.
I'm looking in your eyes right now.
Are you slow? What's happening?
What do you mean? I'm looking into your eyes.
I'm looking into your eyes and they're not connecting with me. Oh, there we go. Okay. Stop. There we go. Depends what eye you're looking at.
I can only focus on like one eye at a time. Oh God, now I'm going to diagnose myself.
Jesus.
Hey y'all.
Hi. Surprise.
Happy Thursday. I like to start like without Matt realizing.
Yeah.
Catch him off guard.
Every time.
Matt wearing a jacket in the fucking 70-degree temperature his house is right now.
My house isn't that warm.
It's hot in
probably
here.
in the 70s, actually.
It's hot in here.
It's not that hot.
Okay.
Listen, my house is never going to be the right temperature for you, okay? It's either too cold or it's too hot.
True.
I can't help it. It has poor insulation and it's not my
Hide your
fault.
money, y'all.
I've talked to the landlord multiple times.
His dad.
Yeah, Ed is not about it. I'm like, can we just put a vent in the attic, please, so that the hot air can be
We've been talking about this for a couple of years.
Pretty soon, I'm just going to go up there and drill
a hole.
Just holes everywhere. I can't. It's going to get bad soon.
I know.
Listen.
Thank God you never put your AC in storage.
I did. I ended up.
Oh, what's that one out there?
I mean, that one. It's not. That one's like. That's
done?
The old one you gave me. Actually, that's done.
Oh.
So I have to buy a new one. But no, I did put them in storage because I was driving around with them in my trunk for 3 months.
Forever.
I was like,
oh, right. Because the day you were doing it, I'm like, why even do it now?
Well, because what were we? Oh, we were going to that cocktail thing.
Oh, yeah.
And
so
I had to
just put them in storage.
And because I had to pick up the gate for your house because your dog gate broke. So I gave you mine.
I did.
Because I'm a friend.
He's a friend, y'all.
I'm a friend. How you doing?
I'm doing.
Are you?
Well, yeah, surviving. It's Thursday. Where did the week go?
Kayleigh's on like a very long stretch of no days off. Yeah.
I do it to myself.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
I think you do too.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta block some shit out for yourself.
I was gonna block Friday out this week, and then I just booked a call.
Good job. Real nice. Girl. Oh, you booked a call with my people.
Yeah.
I'm going to cancel it.
Oh, no.
I hope you... Quick. Listen, there's some things on that call that I might need to be on that call for.
I know. I didn't know if I should add you to the calendar.
I can't be on it. I have a meeting.
All right. Well.
So I can't wait to
loop you in after.
To hear all the questions afterwards. I read your bullet points in my email and I was like, oh, yeah, I should probably be on this one. It's okay. I'll give you a little prelim.
Okay, good.
Informational
Run
session.
Run through.
Yeah.
I try not to talk to Matt about work outside of work.
Yeah. And not
like work, meaning like work.
like how we actually get paychecks.
Yeah. But also work that like we both talk about our work outside of work hours. Yeah. But when it comes to like
it's more of an event
actually
session.
Asking him. Yeah, it's event session versus me asking him like, so this one client we share.
Yeah. I love that you always say it though. And I'm like, just ask me.
Yeah,
just ask me a fucking question.
I'm like, I have to email you tomorrow about this person. And you're like, just ask me. I'm like, okay, great. So
then I come up with my computer. So on the floor plan over here, like.
Oh, I have to talk to you about floor plans actually.
Great.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the temperature, I got to take my coat off. I'm sweating now.
That's a nice shirt.
Thanks. It's very old.
A little waffle.
I want to get it replaced, but they don't make it anymore.
Where's it from?
Forever 21.
Oh, God.
That's how old it is.
I haven't fit in Forever 21.
I haven't gone to Forever 21 in a very long time.
I used to be obsessed.
Not the plane overhead.
We're near a little airport.
You want to know something? If I had the proper insulation, we
couldn't hear it. Ed?
Yeah. Someone call Ed.
All right. Just kidding. I don't have his number.
Yes, you do. Don't you? No. Didn't I give you his number? Or I gave you Cindy's number.
Cindy, yeah.
So Kayleigh, real quick, we are not even near the topic for this week. So Kayleigh has friend requested my dad, or it's been an active friend request for how long now?
Oh, well over 2 years.
Yeah.
And like a year ago, I like unrequested and then re-requested. So it popped up. Nope.
Yeah. And you know, Ed's on Facebook all the time.
I know.
Do you know?
I'm going to bring it up.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving.
That's so far away.
I'm going to bring it up next time I see him in the yard.
So the other day I was at their house and my sister was there with my nieces. And my dad was like, yeah, when you log out of Facebook. And her and I were like, what? He's like, when you log out of Facebook. And we were like, you log out of Facebook? Like on your phone, you log out of Facebook? Yeah. I'm like, why? He's like, well, just because. Oh. He logs out of Facebook every time.
Poor boomers.
Yeah. I'm like, bro,
I don't get
it's
the
your
energy
phone.
for that. If I'm not logged into something, like if it, like Instagram on my computer, I'm not logged in. If I go to try to see something, I'm like, I'm not.
Well, my thing is, if I log out, now I have to reset my password because I'm not remembering any of my passwords. Same.
That's why I can't log into Instagram on my computer. It's
so annoying.
Because I don't remember.
Also, like usernames, don't ask for a username. Just ask for the email address. Because one recently, it was a work thing, and it requested my username, and it was my email address. And I was like, well, what the fuck? I had to like reset what's my username. And they said, your username is your email.
That's so
And I was like, that's
annoying.
fucking stupid.
Just say email.
So stupid.
That would piss me off.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. But what are we talking about?
Well, how's your week?
My week.
God.
Let's see. If
I didn't ask that at the end of the episode, you never asked what my week
wouldn't.
was.
My name's not Kayleigh.
Shut the fuck up.
Bitch. My week is, I'd love to tell you.
Yeah.
It's going. It's going. This nosy bitch coming over here to see. I'll tell you how his week was. He only gave me 3 treats.
I stared at him.
Right. He didn't get off the couch that whole day.
There's a permanent indent on the couch now.
Yeah, my week, nothing to report.
Okay.
Although I did go shopping. We do have an event coming up.
We do.
You're working. I'm attending. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to like step my fashion game up. Yeah. I did order. Did I tell you about my boots?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. I ordered boots.
After we talked last night, because that's when you were like talking about shoes.
Yeah, well, I won't tell you on the podcast because it's incriminating, but I don't want people to know my secret when they see them. Once I tell you, it'll make more sense.
All right.
But for all y'all listening, sorry, sucks to suck.
Fake brand name.
Everything on me.
Louis Vuitton. Fennel.
I painted those bottoms with polish. Okay, nail polish. I would too.
Oh, same.
Mm-hmm.
If I was that desperate.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you are desperate.
I mean, desperate to like be seen in a name brand. Like, I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Same. I could care less.
These are Amazon basics. I'm literally wearing my whole outfit, my leggings and my sweater. Walmart.
Listen, Walmart has some good things.
They do.
They do.
I mean, this is technically Sam's Club, but they're owned by the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What is it? Great Value?
So this is
Nature Valley?
No.
Nature's Place?
No. Makers.
George.
Club.
Jorge?
Something. This is George. This is Jorge. Oh, Maker's Market? No, that's a whiskey.
Fucking alcoholic.
Maker something is on my pants.
I know what you're talking about. Though.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Wow, that was a nice little tangent.
I know. ADHD, y'all.
Yeah. I'm thirsty as ever. Girl, we can't both drink at the same time. One of us got to talk.
They probably enjoy us being silent for a moment.
Yeah. They probably tuned out already.
Like, ooh. Yeah.
If you made it this long, congrats.
They're like, what's the theme of this episode?
Yeah. Well, what is the theme of this episode? This week.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going to say it?
I was going to say current events.
Current events.
Y'all.
Nothing, you know what day I did love in middle school? I think it was 7th and 8th grade when I had Mr. Guinea. Every Friday was Current Event Friday. And it was really just his ploy, so he didn't have to like teach us. He would pull up like this news site and just, like, what's it called? A banner on a website. He would just click the next button and then we'd talk about it for a couple minutes.
That's great.
I don't think anybody knew what the hell was going on, him included.
I love Bill Nye the Science Guy days. Whenever you would see that TV roll into any class, I don't
think I ever watched Bill Nye in school.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
We had real teachers.
Shut up. Don't fuck with my teachers. We have good teachers. I love those days when you would see like that big clunky TV on the wheels be rolled in. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good
When did that stop
day.
for you?
In school?
Yeah. Did they ever, like, did you get to a grade and they stopped rolling the TV in and you had technology?
What do you mean? I just mean the days that the teachers were like, you know, it's history class. We're going to watch Gladiator. Or Braveheart.
I'm learning so much. Everything makes so much sense now.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
All right. What are we talking about?
All right. Well, so it's current events, but you know, we're not talking about anything really critical over here.
Yeah,
it's just a bunch of tea.
Yeah, nothing of huge substance or importance.
Some shade from us.
Always.
Yeah. This bitch is a shady bitch.
That's you.
Yeah. So I'm just going to get us started off with the best news that came out this past week.
Okay.
Yolanda Saldivar denied parole.
Thank fucking God.
For those of you who do not know who she is a little rat who...
And a murderer.
murdered
Selena
Quintanilla.
Our girl. We love Selena.
Little bitty bitty bum bum.
Like, we both have loved Selena before we were even friends.
Oh, I've loved Selena since I was a child.
Same. All because of my mom. I give her credit because she was obsessed with the J-Lo movie. Yeah.
I think my sisters were obsessed with the movie, and that's why. Yeah.
And then when we became friends, we realized we had something in common.
Yeah.
I told my girl, can't say her name out loud because she'll get triggered.
Alex, plus an A.
Plus an A. One day when Matt was over to play our song, Comme la Fleur. And then the rest is history. That's why we're friends, honestly.
And then I did introduce you. Didn't I introduce you to Cumbia Medley?
Yeah.
And that is such a jam.
We gotta play that after.
I want you guys, when you stop listening to this episode, you know, when we're finished, not right now, to look up Cumbia Medley. I need you to be like in the car, the windows down.
Windows down, yep.
Or like in the kitchen and you need to have like a glass of wine or something.
Get ready to shake those hips.
Yeah. But so Yolanda, she was denied parole. She was eligible for parole. I think she's been in jail for 30 years now. I think it was 30 years or maybe it was 25.
No, 30.
So she finally was eligible for parole and she was denied and they were like, you can try again in 5 years.
How old is she?
I don't know,
She's knocking at devil's door.
I don't know. She could only be in her like 60s, honestly.
There's no way. I thought she was like 40 or 50.
When this happened?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Yeah,
we could look it up.
Look it up.
But I will say, while I'm looking this up, I will say that I think jail is the safest place for her because if she got out.
Oh, I could not agree more.
You'd be done. She's 64.
Damn.
She's 64.
Okay. So she was younger than I thought.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what happens when you got the devil inside you, baby. That's how you look.
Old.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be looking at me like that.
That's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying.
We have to watch the Selena. I don't think we've ever watched the movie together.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Add to the list.
We got a list of things to do. Places to visit, things to do.
Yeah. But I think with Yolanda, she's safer in jail.
No, I agree.
I honestly, I don't think she would make
she's
it.
Still alive though, even in jail.
She's 64.
No, I don't mean about that.
Oh, true. Remember in Scandal when Cyrus went to jail because they thought he killed Frankie Vargas?
Yep.
And then those other inmates beat his ass.
Oh, Cyrus.
I wonder if she has been, gotten her ass beat.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
At least in the beginning.
Yeah. I saw beforehand, there was a lot leading up to it where her family was saying that it was accidental. If Selena wasn't so aggressive, then she wouldn't have got shot. And I'm like, I don't know if that's really a defense.
No.
No,
you
sorry.
Still shot her and killed her.
Yeah. So Yolanda, girl.
Go to hell.
Rot in prison.
You're not getting out.
You're not getting out. And if you do get out, I'm not, Godspeed, baby. Godspeed that I don't know.
Don't incriminate yourself.
You meet your maker.
Yeah.
In the most painless way possible.
Oh, Selena. Every time I watch that movie, I'm always, with movies or TV shows where the ending or who's going to die and you just still have that glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
Then the ending's going to be different.
Yeah.
That's me with Selena.
Yeah. It's annoying. I'm like, just don't go, girl. Don't go. Why would you do it? Yeah. So that's my biggest piece of current event stuff for this week.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have anything? Are you throwing anything out there,
I was
girl?
gonna throw out White Lotus.
Yeah.
White Lotus.
White Lotus.
We're coming up on the
finale.
The finale.
Yeah, one episode left.
And Matt told me this might be the series finale. Possibly.
Yes, possibly. I don't. It was some like theory I was reading where it was like, basically like these 3 seasons are, based on the I don't know the correct, I don't know, proverb or whatever it is, where it's like the monkeys see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. But then I just saw a TikTok recently, I think after we talked about this, where it was like, no, those are like, the theory was actually those are the 3 kids, the Ratcliffe kids. And there's like a scene where it shows like the one girl, she has headphones on, the other one's drinking something, and the other one's like sitting there with his so I don't know. Okay. I don't know. It could. Who knows? I hope it's not the last season.
Because I love this show.
Yeah.
I love the show.
It's really good. So what is it? Episode 7 we just had?
Yes.
And so episode 8. I feel like I could talk about this for like ever.
Same.
Do you have any
spoilers?
Oh, yes.
By the way, like if you are not caught up, pause and watch this after you're caught up.
Yeah.
Or listen to this.
I will give you a... I'm kidding. I'm not giving you any kind of timer because I have to edit this. So I don't know what the time's going to be for you to go ahead like 4 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any predictions on what you think is going to happen?
Well, I think so. Going to the first episode where we always see for like all seasons, someone's dead, but you don't know who it is. I have a feeling it is Gary's girlfriend who's dead in the water because we saw the back of the head. We saw it was a female. And we saw she had dark hair. That's just my assumption. I don't know. I feel like it's always the person who usually dies is not like a main character, but like a close in contact to a main character.
Yeah.
I guess, but last season she was. Also, just a warning, I'm bad at remembering names, so Matt's just going to have to help me when I'm talking about people.
Tanya? You talking about Tanya?
I was talking about Tanya. She was a main character, so... Maybe I'm wrong with that. But again, that's who I think is dead. But I don't think that's the only person dead. That's just who I think that is in the water.
Yeah.
I think the dad, I'm so torn because I like go back and forth. The dad, I don't know if he kills himself. I have a feeling he kills in sacrifice his wife or his son or multiple of them and then goes to kill himself and gets caught. I don't think he like ends up killing himself. I think he suffers worse than if he were to just go back to the States and suffer his consequences. Let's see. What else? You go ahead. Because I have some more, but I feel like I can branch off of yours.
So I really feel like I agree there's going to be multiple people that die, but I believe the family is going to be the one that's like, ooh. Reason being is because, so we had the gun. He no longer has the gun. Yeah. There was the thing with the poison fruit.
Oh, I forgot.
That the lady that works there is like, don't eat that. And then there's like, like these things, everything sort of has a meaning, even if you don't think it does. So my prediction is that the dad is going to try to kill himself with this poison fruit. He's going to make it in the blender that the one son had come in, like brought in. I think he's going to put it in the blender, but I don't think it's him that's going to die.
Like he's going to walk away or something.
And I think it's going to be the young son. I think it's going to be the young son, and somehow, like, if I could take back or if I could bring up what was done in the first episode, you hear like multiple gunshots happening.
You do.
So I almost feel like the dad is going to make the smoothie to kill himself. The young son is going to drink it and die. They're going to have to call the security. The security's going to come. the dad's going to see the gun on the guy.
Oh my God.
And he's going to take all the family out. And I think the only one in the family that's going to survive is either the mom
daughter.
or the sister.
Yeah. That's a really good prediction.
Yeah.
My thing is, I don't know. I think the gun incident, because the father now like lost the gun, the security guy took it back. I have a feeling the like Russian guys, I think the gun incident is going to be separate from the family incident.
Okay.
I agree with what you're saying with the family, but I just have a feeling something's going to happen with the gun with another group. And I just have a feeling, actually, you're the one who brought up this theory that the security guard is trying to kill or shoot the Russian guys who ended up breaking in before.
Yeah. I think it's all of that. I don't really, I feel like when the deaths come, they're all just going to fucking hit. I really don't have any inkling whatsoever about Belinda. Like, I really don't know.
If I was her, I would be on a plane.
I'd be out already. I'd already be like, let's go.
I hope it's Gary that dies.
I mean, who the fuck knows, honestly. I feel like I had one other prediction on this. I don't think anything happens to the three girls other than they are no longer friends.
I agree.
So, yeah. I don't know, though.
They're no longer friends. I think somehow the girl's, fiance or new husband finds out that she cheated on him.
Yeah.
That definitely happens, I think. I'm curious about what's going to happen with the guy who's currently in Bangkok.
Yeah. I think he fucked his friend. I think they fucked.
Yeah. I told you this the
episode before. You thought,
yeah. When he was in bed calling her.
Yeah.
And he was naked, or he didn't have a shirt on and he was in bed, and it was, I don't know, I just had a feeling that something like that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen with him and his girlfriend.
I think I don't think anything will happen to her other than she's traumatized now.
I think she might.
I think she's a survivor.
Saxon.
Do you think?
I don't know. There was something last episode when they were meditating together that I felt like a vibe.
Yeah.
Like they weren't going to let it happen that episode, but I don't know. I like her.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just.
Or she's going to impact Saxon. If he survives.
Yeah.
He's going to change. I mean, he's going to have to change the course of his life now with everything that's potentially going to happen. But even just with his, business dad situation back at home.
Yeah.
He's going to have to change anyway. But I think she's going to really impact him.
Yeah.
Even if nothing happens between them. I don't know.
Okay. I could see that.
Like he's going to change.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you, this is good.
What's your favorite? I know we still have one episode, but do you have a favorite season?
Favorite season? First season was like so long ago, I barely remember it other than the fucking crazy hotel manager. I think last season was probably, if I had to pick one, maybe my favorite. I don't know though, because this season, there was like 2 episodes where I was like, nothing's happening.
I agree.
But I don't know. Now it's like, oh no, it's good. It's good. I felt like last season because it was just so much like, what the fuck is like going on? And like, I just love the quick, like witted moments. Remember when, Tanya, she's like wearing all that pink and she's like, who do I look like? And the hotel manager's like, Peppa Pig. Like,
forgot about it. I think I miss her, that like humor element.
Yeah.
And not that, like, there are still funny moments in the season, but I do miss like her.
Yeah.
In this, like, I feel like that's the only void I feel is like that missing of that, like everyone comes with baggage in the season, which I love. It's entertaining, but I miss that like come with baggage but funny.
Yeah. Well, it's also just Jennifer Coolidge, like.
Well, yeah,
yeah. Ugh, if she could, like, why'd they have to kill her off? It's fine.
But Matt had a theory when we first started watching the season at the beginning.
Yeah.
Which I loved, and I wish it was true.
Debunked immediately the following episode.
Yeah. Where he thought that potentially this season was before last season or even before the first season. So we were hoping that we would see Tanya. But
Yeah.
immediately after he said that, we watched the episode and yeah, it was debunked.
Yeah. Some nonsense. If you had to pick a character out of this current season that you most relate with, who is it?
Oh, God. Way to throw that on me.
Or who do you think if you had to associate me closest with one character, who would it be?
The general manager. The one who wants to sing.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Obviously the mom.
You think I'm the mom?
I have to like think of all the characters. Who do you think I relate to?
I think that you are the woman that owns the
Bitch. No. That might be you.
God, no.
Watching old videos of yourself on theater.
Bitch. There ain't no videos.
You know what? I probably relate to the
You're lorazepam, bitch.
I probably relate to the guy who's in Bangkok right now who's just over everybody. Who's like, I don't want to fucking do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking be here. Let me let out the snakes.
Yeah. I don't know if I had an answer to my own question.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone.
Okay. We're going to let you guys know next week. We're going to think about this because that's a good question. Who do you hate the most, though?
Out of this season?
Yeah.
I think I don't like Saxton. He's just a fucking asshat.
Yeah.
I also don't like the one friend, the celebrity.
Oh, me either.
Like, she annoys
drives
me.
Crazy.
She's a pick-me girl.
1,000%.
And
1,000%.
it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Although, like, she has her funny moments, like when they go to the old people resort.
Oh,
it's just like, we have to get the fuck out of here.
Funny. That was so funny.
That's me. I'm
Yeah,
like, we can't stay here.
That's a good point.
God.
I agree with that. And also just Gary, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Gary, he's just a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Wasn't there I'm not even going to get into it. That's an outside discussion.
Last note on this. Did you know the director had the family who were, playing the family from North Carolina watch Southern Charm to like pick up on.
Really?
Yeah, just to watch their like how they hold themselves, like their conversations and just like their demeanor.
I mean, I believe it.
Yeah.
It's like character work.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I get that.
I just thought it was funny, like a reality show.
Yeah. Fucking Southern Charm.
I know.
Jesus. All right. So this is another thing that it's just like weird out there, current event wise. I'm sure everybody already knows about this. Morgan Wallen on SNL.
So weird.
It's all just very, very strange to me.
I didn't watch. All I saw was that scene.
Yeah, I didn't watch the episode.
I'm interested. I do want to see some of the clips in the skits to like see how he was.
But he wasn't. Right? He was the musical guest.
He was, but sometimes they put the musical guest in the skits. I saw one skit pop up, but I didn't even watch it. So I know he was at least in one.
Yeah, the whole thing of like him just leaving like that. So the stuff that I've seen is like, no, he went into the audience so that he could like greet fans and sign autographs, which like, okay, I get that if that's the truth. I don't really necessarily think it is because you can also just do that at the end. Like I'm sure all of the cast people do that.
Yeah,
afterwards.
it looked like he said goodbye to.
It was just weird.
Yeah.
And then his whole thing of like, get me back to God's country. Where they can say the N-word?
Mm-hmm.
Because listen, I'm not one to like harbor on past mistakes, but like, I don't know, bro.
Didn't he also recently just throw, maybe this was last summer, a chair off a rooftop?
Yeah,
bar?
and like got arrested for it. Yeah. So
being down there on Broadway too.
Yeah, in Nashville.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk to me about God's country, baby. You need to go to God's
also,
country so that you learn how to act.
You're in the same country, dude.
Yeah.
You went to a different state, so God's state.
You know how
Let's get your vernacular correct.
You know how people are, though. Yeah, so the whole thing is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. You get invited to be on that show. Like, then I saw things where like his reps were saying like, no, he had a really good time. Like, the whole thing's weird.
His face looked like
He just looked
upset.
miserable.
Yeah, he did. And like, you've seen SNL before. I mean, he should have watched SNL before. We all know what SNL is. So if it's not what you wanted to do, then why do it?
Which, like, part of me today, when I was driving home from work, I was like, I wonder if like there was stuff with cast members previously that they had made comments about him in the past, back when like either he threw the chair, or he said the N-word, and like if that got to him. But I just feel like at that point, I don't know, you like knew this was coming.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, I would wonder, like, did something, happen while you were there?
I mean, maybe. Because he had to wait one more minute and then he would have been good.
Yeah, it was literally the credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It rubs me weird.
He rubs me weird. I do. Listen, there was one year, I will say this, that he was top artist on my Spotify Wrapped. I'm not gonna lie. I like my country music. So
Totally.
It's a little annoying that that's the case. So yeah, I don't know. It was just weird and
a little icky.
I need some more information. I need the deets.
Yeah,
I need to know what the fuck was going on.
Because again, it feels like something definitely happened with then his post right afterwards.
Yeah.
God's country.
Well, also, like, I don't think you would make that. Like, do you ever make that post when you go play a show in New York or New Jersey? Or like, it's just weird.
And don't mess with New York.
Yeah, come on. But listen, I guess it's the times we're living in. People have very strong opinions. Most of the people who are diehard about their opinions are wrong. I'm kidding. That's not true. I have a specific collection in my brain of people that are wrong, but I won't get into that.
Same.
Yeah. So that little tidbit on current events.
Well,
any other?
Branch on strong opinions. What?
Okay, I was gonna name him an asshole of the week.
Oh yeah,
but there could be there's some other contenders. Yeah, there could I don't know where you were going next.
I was gonna go with the pastor.
Oh, go because that's weird. Let's do it.
So weird. So there was a pastor that it was towards the end of the service.
It was like collection time at a service.
Yeah. So at the end, towards the end, where he told the
ushers.
Oh, it was the ushers? Okay. I wasn't sure. To close the doors.
Yeah.
While everyone's still in the church. And then went on to rant about how every seat should give him $20.
Not him, the church.
The church.
Yeah. Just to clarify,
the church. And then everyone who's up on the stage with him that has a seat should give the church $100. Mm-hmm. And then the 1,000 listeners, viewers, should also give money. Yeah. But he was instead of having the ushers go and if you haven't been to a church, the ushers will normally go like pew by pew and like pass the basket, and you have the option if you want to donate to the church or not. He was like, no, come up here and bring the baskets and give me the money up here.
Yeah. Also, just to call this out, this is like a resurfaced video. Mm-hmm. This isn't like something that just happened. It's
when was it? Like
I think it was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very strange. It just resurfaced on TikTok. Mm-hmm. People have a lot of shit to say.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like I get it if you do the thought process behind it, like the math part of it is like, because I think it was like a mega church. So there was like 1,000 people there, 1,000 people online. Mm-hmm. Okay, if everyone does donate $20, cool. That's $40,000 that's raised. But it was strange. It was strange. I don't think, even if I was in church and if I was a church person, I would have kept my mouth shut.
Also, donating is optional. Yeah. Not required. So he was trying to enforce it like it was required.
Yeah. You in the house of the Lord, baby. And there ain't no money to be here.
Close the doors?
Yeah.
I would have got up and I would, like, talking about it gives me a panic attack. To think about sitting in a church, a huge church to a mega church, which, my opinion, they give me the ick, mega churches, my opinion. But to envision myself sitting there and hear someone say, close the doors, like I'm being locked in, I would have had a fucking episode. They would think the devil was in me because it fucking was in that moment. Especially if, like, I don't know, I'm going to visit my parents and they bring me to church because I don't go to church. Ugh. And that happened as someone who didn't even want to be there to begin with, I'd be busting those doors down. Because it's recorded, I'd cause a fucking fit. Call 911. Oh my God.
You know what I would be? Remember that video of
Oh God.
I just picture it in my head. It's hilarious. That video of I think it's a Catholic church because the guy's got all the robes on. And he's like standing and the girl runs up and pushes.
Yeah, totally.
That would be me running up and pushing that pastor over. Yeah. It's just so strange. Oh, God.
No, it gives me, I don't know, mega churches just.
The thing about the mega church, I don't know. It's very, I don't know. And I see a lot of people like I used to go to school with that go to mega churches and it's a little like, listen, I'm not shitting on anyone going to church and doing that type thing.
Do you?
There's something about mega churches that ring a little like culty to me, which honestly, organized religion, especially in today's society, often rings very culty.
I agree.
But yeah, I don't know.
There's something, it just makes me question then, like, where are you getting all this money? Because with a lot of mega churches, they're also like really nice. They have all these screens. They have all, like, I've seen mega church Christmas displays, and I'm just like,
bet you wouldn't have that display if you had to pay taxes.
I was just about to say it gives me like tax write-off, borderline legal, illegal shit.
Yeah. Where's, I'm going to say something political. Where's Doge when it comes to the churches, baby? Where's Doge? Come on. We want to do some audits,
Yeah,
baby.
I want to see those tax papers. Yep.
Because y'all ain't got to pay no taxes. Do you know sometimes when I drive by a church, there was one time I drove by the church that I used to go to when I was a kid. I was forced. And they had a sign about abortion. And it was right around election season. And there was something, it like tied into elections. And I'm about to call
that would piss
whatever New York State thing I got to call to rat your ass out so that you got to start paying taxes. Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing is weird.
You shouldn't have a voice if you don't have to pay tax. I'm just kidding.
I could go off on that.
I know, me too.
I just feel like you should pay taxes. You know?
For real. For real.
Why don't we get everyone's tax thing squared out? Although not in the current way that people want
now
it.
I'm just pissed off.
Same. I just irked
like
myself
now
off.
I'm pissed. You don't pay taxes?
Yeah. Well, Jesus did.
And then you try to tell me what to do with my body?
Yeah. You know.
Help fill our fucking potholes.
Yeah. You know Marjorie Taylor Greene, she said
back
in the Ice Ages, did they pay taxes? Same thing goes with Jesus Christ.
She's the dumbest bitch on any block that she's on.
Don't go crazy now.
Sorry.
Don't get us like with a lawsuit or something.
She can't sue me for calling her stupid. That's my opinion.
Well, I don't know because
and Tamra Judge saying my opinion.
Did you see how Hailey Bieber is trying to sue her social media users who are bashing her? Apparently, these are things you could do these days.
People need a hobby. What are you doing? She got a baby. She got a business. She's married to Justin Bieber. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but like, what?
Yeah. Apparently, she's using the same lawyer as Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj also did this same thing. Apologies for the cars in the background. Yeah, so she's suing social media users who are bashing her like consistently. Can I sue people who?
Can I sue Matt?
Can I? Girl. If anyone's getting sued, it's you and Josh. You know how many times I've heard I'm fucking Steve Jobs?
It's a compliment.
I barely wear black these days because I'm traumatized. Now I'm wearing fucking... What did you guys say to me the other day?
I was just trying to
remember.
When
I came in my sweatsuit? Something.
Oh, the girl from Glee.
Yeah.
Hailey Bieber, just thicken your skin. Like, go off social media then. I don't know. Or block comments or listen, I am
just don't give a fuck.
And like, I'm not for bullying at all. I'm not. So like, there are people that are fucked up out there. But as Taylor Swift would say, you need to calm down.
Yeah. Listen.
If I could sue anybody, like everybody who bashed me,
if I had that
I'd
much
sue
money,
the doctor at the hospital who was like, clearly you don't eat healthy.
Shark head.
Yeah,
Hammerhead shark. I just don't understand. If I had that much money, I'd say what you want, baby. Say what you want.
I'd
come say it's my
off.
bank account. Like,
come look at my Lambo outside.
But also, isn't there like a bunch of weird shit going on right now with her and Justin Bieber? Like,
yeah, they're like, it looks like they're crashing out. Like,
she like unfollowed him, although like allegedly, and then she said it was a glitch or something.
And then he's posting videos, and he looks kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
They've always had like a weird.
It's just like
shit.
Yeah. Whose son is, or whose daughter is she?
Not Alec Baldwin, the weird religious one.
James? No, that's a singer. Or no, that's
who's her goddamn daddy? Let's
Steve?
See. I think it's Steve.
John. Michael. Peter.
Hold on. I think it's John. I don't know.
Joseph. It's Alec Baldwin's brother, right?
Steven. You should have known that.
Yeah. Why? Because it's my middle name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never liked her personally. And I think Justin Bieber, obviously, when you're a child star, like,
yeah,
shit's crazy.
I know.
But
I do have sympathy for him.
I mean, with all like the Diddy stuff and
he's like posted about addiction, mental health. Like, I do feel bad for him. And it doesn't mean I don't feel bad for her in turn. I just feel like that direction of suing your followers who are bashing
you're dumb, you're stupid.
Like, I just, like, you think it just feels very elitist, feels very like, I'm a celebrity, you shouldn't be able to touch me. It feels very, I won't say his name, but something like, you know, a leader in this world would do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't understand what the point is.
Me either.
Like, it's just so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Like, I would understand if she's like, I want to advocate for anti-bullying on social media and protect people. And like, you going through that, use that to then fight for a good cause. Mm-hmm. This is not the way to do it.
Yeah. I'm going to sue people.
I'm going to sue people.
Pay me
like
money.
Yeah, you want their money? You're not rich enough?
Yeah.
Like, no, like, I don't know. We talked about the whole like Ruby Frank thing last week with how we watched the docuseries and everything. And her daughter Sherry, because of what she went through, is now fighting for laws when it comes to kids being on social media, like parents making money off their kids, like influencers and whatnot, and making sure that they're set up with they're getting paid or there's restrictions around it. Like, that's the way to fight against shit like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. She dumb. She dumb as hell.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sue you because you talked about me. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. Get some help.
Go buy a new goddamn Birkin bag.
Those are ugly bags.
Girl, insert bag of choice.
True.
Okay, next.
So speaking of fucked up celebrities,
you have another asshole to add to the.
I mean, this is the asshole of the year, the decade.
Is this gonna piss me off?
Kanye West.
Oh, I hate him,
and I hate even bringing him up because I don't want to give him screen time.
Yeah,
but I just have to say, I saw his interview. I forget who was interviewing him, to be honest, because I did not want to watch it. So I watched a quick clip, and then I had to bypass it because he was literally wearing a black Klan outfit.
I saw, girl. I saw.
What the fuck?
Like,
how is that even allowed for us to see that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how are we even?
Yeah. We can't see, drag queens or something, but we can see this motherfucker walking around in a Klan suit.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's so sad, so disgusting, so disturbing, so disheartening. So I can use so many other words to describe it, but he needs mental help, obviously.
Yeah.
He needs help. And it's scary thinking of just a person out in the wild like this.
Well, and like the thing is, if he's this crazy, and like you can say what you want, oh, it's a stunt, whatever. It's not cool in the fucking
I don't give
slightest.
a shit if it's a stunt. Like, Joaquin Phoenix, when he was doing a movie, he went on, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel. I'm probably wrong. He went on one late night talk show, and he was acting like erotic and weird, and everyone was like, what the fuck's happening with him? It was like a stunt because he's a method actor for this movie, but he wasn't doing anything offensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, whatever. But this, you can't justify this. You can't explain this.
Well, and what I was saying before was if he is like this in person, like out in the open, I just want, like, what's your fucking thought process in your brain when you're alone? And like, you're fucking, I'm not going to say the words I want to say because they're not nice and they're probably a bit offensive, but like, this might be offensive. You're fucking whacked, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
You are whacked. And like, listen, I'm all for mental health. Go get some help.
I know.
Go get some, like, I don't know. If we can like commit Wendy Williams and do all these things, which I don't agree with, but like, nobody can do nothing about this guy.
I know.
Like,
because then you think of like, not only young people, but impressionable people who are already fucked up, seeing that, and they're like supporting him, or like, he could do it, I could do it. That's why it doesn't only upset me that he's doing this, it upsets me also that people can see this. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And like in today's like goddamn planes overhead. In today's society, like, kids see everything.
I know.
Like, you can't block much from kids unless you're like really, on their shit. But like, I don't know. It's just fucking weird. And didn't he say some shit about his kids on there?
He was like, I wish I never had kids with Kim Kardashian. But again, after I like saw him in the outfit, I couldn't.
Yeah. I think I watched a quick second and I was, how I feel about him. I was like, I'm not watching this. Mm-hmm. Fucking nonsense.
I know.
Yeah. He's the asshole of the fucking century.
For real.
I mean, he's got a couple contenders on his.
He does. He does.
On that fucking playing field. But yeah, no, fuck him. Fuck him.
Fuck you, Kanye.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you got anything to lighten it up because we were just going dark for a little while.
Guys. We were going on a tangent, ranting,
it is
venting.
What it is.
Yes. So, have you heard of the song "Ordinary" by Alex Warren?
Yes.
I'm obsessed. I love the song. I wish I knew the song when I got married. However,
it didn't exist, right?
Yeah, I wish the song was out when I got married. Yeah. I wish the song was out when I got married, but I wouldn't use it for what people want to use it for now. Mm-hmm. So not only have I been hearing the song all on TikTok because he is a TikTok star, influencer, creator, whatever, but I've been seeing it on there because I've seen people who are getting married like, oh, I want to use this for my processional song. And they have like certain cues of like, okay, I want this to be bridesmaid 1, or this is to be for all the bridesmaids, and then for this to be when I walk out. And when I first saw that video, I'm like, because, we know processionals when it comes to ceremonies. I'm like, this is a quick song. And like the parts that you're saying, like that's a quick turnaround. And you also, I mean, in my opinion, you need a song for bridal party and then you need a song for bride, but we won't get into that. But then I saw wedding professionals making TikToks imitating like what that would actually look like if you used it for your processional and you had bridesmaids and the bride involved. And it's fucking hilarious because it's like the first bridesmaid goes out and then the second's like fucking sprinting. And so was the third if there's a third. And then the bride's having to come right away. So I just thought it was funny because, again, I love the song. I can see it at weddings for like first dance and stuff like that. But for processional, I'm not gonna.
I just feel like at that point, just have the longer intro for your
Well, that's my
intro.
That's what I'm saying. Like separate. Like have one
that
song
bitch
for
is
the
running
bridal
down
party.
the aisle.
Yeah.
I had a wedding actually. I think it was last year, and the bride had a song that she wanted, and it was one song for the bridesmaids and the bride, and she wanted all of her bridesmaids to get down by a certain point of the song.
Ooh.
And she had like 8 bridesmaids. And I was like, I remember it was the night before the planner was like telling me about it. And I was like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah. But like we timed it out because we did the ceremony rehearsal, and it doesn't work. And I was like, okay, like someone's got to like loop the song, because there was like instrumental parts. I'm like, you can loop that. Like I know how to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And so luckily they had the DJ be able to do that loop the day of. But I like listen, I think because there are times where I think about if I was to ever get married. You know, I come from a theater background. I'm gonna want that shit so goddamn down to the time, like the T.
Totally.
So, like, you know, sometimes I listen to songs and I just close my eyes and I imagine entrances and stuff like that. But you got to be like really on top of that stuff.
Oh, you do. I mean, I wanted it very specific for my like recessional song, because I wanted to start playing right when we did our first kiss and then go into the recessional. So don't get me wrong, I get it, but also knowing logistics of weddings too.
Yeah.
When there's multiple, like when you're relying on people walking at a certain
Pace.
Thank you. At a certain pace. I'm like, what's the word?
I saw the struggle.
At a certain pace, yeah, you can time it the day before, and if it works, great. But if it just works,
it's not working the day
it's
of.
not working.
Yeah.
One bridesmaid might be slowing down, the other speeding up.
Yeah.
Like you have too many people involved.
And
It's
then
just like 2 people, fine. But like a whole wedding party?
Well, and then a lot of times people throw like ring bearers and flower girls in there.
Oh.
Nah, it ain't working, baby. They ain't not making it down the aisle. Like, it's crazy. Do you know what? On that note of like wedding TikToks, do you know what? I don't know if you've seen this. Have you seen the TikTok?
Oh God. I'm nervous.
It's like a backyard wedding.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
she
The
is
bride.
singing
Yep.
herself down the aisle to From This Moment.
Yep.
It gives me life.
Oh.
And because she's like yelling, like they're
Right
recording
before.
and she's yelling at people to go. But have you seen the people reading?
Yes. Yep. The parodies are always the best.
The best.
That's one video that I saw first before I saw the parody. But I love when I see the parody video
before you see the actual
and then
thing.
I'm like going down a fucking dark hole trying to find the original.
So I have very strong opinions about this. Do not sing yourself down the aisle. Do you know? I hope no one that's listening knows this, but I'm going to share this story. So growing up, one of my cousins, like we were super close. As we got older, like grew apart. And he had gotten married. He's divorced now. But his wife, like, I wasn't invited to the wedding. Fine. It's funny because they originally asked me to be in the wedding and then it got postponed and then I just wasn't invited at all. It was hilarious. But she sang herself down the aisle, and there was a video on Facebook, and I used to watch that shit all the time.
Can you find it?
No, because she's one of those people who like has 7,000 Facebook accounts and like deletes one. Like, you know,
so weird.
She's one of those people. So yeah, it doesn't exist anymore.
Fuck.
And like, it really upset me that I could never watch that video again. Yeah, I
wanna try to find that
hate
shit.
like, don't sing yourself down the aisle, but if you do, just make sure it's recorded so that I could see it.
Please. And for all of you singers out there that are gonna get married or planning to get married, you can still incorporate something in your wedding day, just not walking down the aisle.
Well, also, you know what else makes me cringe is when people record songs of themselves singing to go down the aisle. Like, just, I don't know, just don't do it. Like,
yeah, I don't know. It's weird walking down the aisle to yourself singing.
Yeah. I like, because after I watched that one video, you know, like you click, you can see more types of videos like that. I did. And there was like a ton of people. There were people who could sing well, but like they're singing themselves down the aisle. And I'm just like,
doesn't feel like it meshes.
It doesn't mesh. And also, like, I don't know. That just seems like a moment you want to like be really connected in. And now you're like singing yourself down the aisle. Also, it's hilarious to always watch like the people walking you down the aisle and what, like, 'cause you're singing, they're like right next to you. Like your dad's
I gotta watch
like,
this video again.
It's so, that video in particular though, it is fucking hilarious and it gives me life.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I had one couple they were both like singers, artists in the music industry. Instead of doing a first dance, they did a first song. And it was an original song that they wrote. It was only like 3 minutes and they were both really good. That was cute.
Okay. For me, I'm already like cringe. The only time I ever like, I'm like, yeah, I fucks with this is like when like they play during the reception. Like if they have a band and they do it, but like they're not necessarily like, I get a lot of times like a groom who is a drummer or like plays the guitar and like they do a couple songs during the reception.
And this is the way that was done because it was during first chorus, so it wasn't people just like standing there watching them. It was like during first chorus, the band was playing background. He was on guitar, she was singing. I don't know. I can see how it can sound that way, but it was really sweet.
Okay. I'm just having so many thoughts now. Like there's also another wedding that I went to where the dad sang.
I've had that.
And
I had that this year.
It was like
not good.
Oh. It was like it was not good. It was all like pitchy falsetto, like yeah. I don't know. I just feel like if you're gonna have people sing at your wedding, just make them professionals.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And if you are a professional, you don't count that day.
Yeah.
Because it's your. I don't know.
No, I don't. All right.
Jeez. Well, I think that's all. I gotta get to this video because
I know.
I'm so excited
I gotta
to watch
get to this
again.
video. I gotta burn off steam now because I'm still pissed off.
Yeah.
Pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes.
I mean, I still have to pay my taxes.
I haven't even done my taxes yet.
That's what I mean.
Fuck. I'm so annoyed at myself. I was supposed to call today to make an appointment. Damn it.
I know.
I gotta set a reminder. When is tax day? Is it in April
15th.
or May?
April.
It's in April. It's
yeah. It's in
oh shit.
less than 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
So we gotta go so Matt can file his taxes.
I have to go. Damn it. I'm gonna have to fucking like TurboTax it this year or something.
Oh.
I know, but I don't know if my lady's gonna be able to fit me in. I ain't get no damn extension.
Oh.
I can go on TurboTax tonight and file them. I'm gonna have to call. I gotta set it. Listen,
let's end the episode.
I'm gonna end the episode, and you have to remind me because I know in the next minute we're ending this, I'm gonna forget.
Okay.
So thank you for joining us,
Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Wow, I was just she always wanted to jump in the hello and the goodbye and
I will say goodbye.
Girl, say bye again.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.